Elena, you're such a terrible daughter. You've always been selfish. But I never thought you were this awful.
Huh? Juliet, what's wrong? Did I do something?
Don't play dumb with me. Skipping Mom's funeral is the lowest of the low. You're a heartless, ungrateful brat.
Wait a minute. What are you talking about, Mom's funeral?
You really don't know? Mom passed away.
What? No way. You're lying.
It's true.
When did she pass?
3 days ago. I can't believe this. You didn't even know your own mother died.
If Mom died, why didn't you call me?
I called you a million times. You're the one who ignored me.
Huh? I don't have any missed calls. Wait, did you call my old number?
Your old number?
Ugh, I texted you that I changed my number.
Sorry, I forgot.
You could have just texted me if the call didn't go through.
I was so distraught after Mom died. I just wasn't thinking straight.
Oh, really? So you handled all the arrangements?
Who else was going to do it? Dad's gone, and it's just you and me. I had to do everything by myself. It was a nightmare. Meeting with the funeral home, dealing with relatives. I'm completely exhausted. Hey, are you even listening? Our mother is dead. Aren't you sad?
Not at all.
Unbelievable. How can you be so cold? Don't you even think about rushing over here right now?
Nope.
I can't believe you. When did you become such a heartless person?
When did you become such a huge liar?
Huh?
What do you want me to do if I rush over there now?
Lay some flowers, pay your respects. Isn't that what normal people do?
Lay flowers for who? Haha.
Elena, are you messing with me? Your own mother is dead.
But I just had lunch with Mom a little while ago.
What?
I saw someone who looked just like her and called out. And it was her. We haven't been in touch for a while. So I was surprised to see her in LA. We had a meal together at a restaurant. Mom seemed to be doing great. It was so nice to see her after all this time.
What? That's impossible. How can you have lunch with a dead person? You must have been dreaming.
It wasn't a dream. I even have the receipt from the restaurant.
Then you had lunch with someone else. You probably just mistook some woman who looks like Mom for her. Can't you even recognize your own mother? Are you okay?
Are you okay? Whose funeral did you even hold?
I told you, it was Mom's funeral. Besides, there's no way a dead person is walking around in LA. Don't tell me you saw a ghost or something.
Nah, I don't think so. I'm not really the type to see ghosts. Haha.
Elena, stop it. I get that you don't want to accept Mom's death. But please stop with these weird lies about having lunch with her.
You're the one who's lying. If this is some kind of prank, you should just tell me now.
You.
Okay then, how did Mom die?
A car accident. If she'd been sick, we could have had some warning. But it was just so sudden.
That's a lie.
What?
Mom wasn't in a car accident. Because when I met her, she didn't have a single scratch on her.
I'm telling you, the person you met wasn't Mom. Elena, don't you think you're just tired? Or maybe you're dealing with some kind of mental illness?
Nah, I don't think so. Haha. Life's great, and I don't have a single worry in the world. Haha.
Oh, I see. Well, I'm worried about you saying all these strange things. Maybe you should see a doctor? Maybe the shock of hearing Mom died made you lose your mind?
I'm perfectly sane. You're the one holding a funeral for someone who isn't our mom. You're the one who's crazy and should see a doctor.
I'm not trying to fight with you. For now, just come home and at least leave some flowers. I'm sure Mom is waiting for you.
No way she's waiting. I just saw her.
I never knew you could be this heartless. Just come home for once.
No way. It's a waste of money for the flight.
You're going to cheap out on travel when your own parent died? Mom would be rolling in her grave if she knew.
There's nothing to roll in her grave about, because she's not dead. She's alive and kicking.
She's really gone.
Oh, well, is there any inheritance?
Of course there's no inheritance. It seems like Mom was just barely getting by.
Oh, bummer.
Elena, were you counting on that?
Well, it would have been a nice bonus, you know?
What a disrespectful child. You're not even sad that Mom's gone. But you're quick to ask about an inheritance.
Hey, I'm just curious how much she left behind. Haha. Maybe she was hiding some expensive jewelry or something. Haha.
I'm done. I'll handle the rest. Bye.
Let me know if you find any inheritance, Kay? Haha. Don't you dare try to keep it all for yourself. Haha. Hey sis, are you out somewhere? I just got back to the house and... Yeah, it doesn't look like Mom had anything valuable.
What, you're at the house?
Yep.
When did you get back? You said it was a waste of money when I told you to come pay your respects.
Well, I changed my mind. Haha. Besides, I can come back to my own family home whenever I want, right?
Well, yeah, but...
Where are you?
At City Hall. I have to go to the bank after this. There's so much paperwork when a family member dies.
Wow, that sounds tough.
You say that like you have nothing to do with it. I have to do all this by myself because you, the ungrateful daughter, wouldn't come back.
By the way, where did you hide the sympathy money?
Sympathy money?
You held a funeral, so you must have gotten a ton of cash gifts, right? I've looked all over the house, but I can't find it.
Why do you need that?
Because we're supposed to split it, right? We're the only kids. Don't tell me you pocketed all of it, sis.
What are you talking about? All of the money went to paying for the funeral. Do you have any idea how much that cost?
Seriously? I was hoping to at least get my travel expenses covered.
You greedy girl. You were planning to use the sympathy money to pay for your flight?
Hey, it was a 3-hour flight from LA to get here.
You can pay for your own plane ticket.
I'm a poor part-timer. So even a plane ticket is a big deal for me.
Right. So you're still a struggling actress, I see. Still chasing that dream at your age.
Well, yeah, haha. I'd rather be broke and do what I love.
Mom would be so disappointed if she heard that from heaven. She was always so worried about you.
Oh, I just found them. But at least her photos and stuff are all here.
Of course they are.
I asked around the neighborhood too. Everyone said they went to the funeral. So what you said wasn't a lie, after all.
You really doubted me?
Yeah. I guess I really must have been mistaken about seeing Mom. I was so sure we had lunch together.
You were probably dreaming.
Maybe so. What a shock. So Mom is really gone.
That's right. Looks like you finally faced reality.
A few of my friends came to the funeral too, right?
Yes. The ones who still live in town knew Mom.
I should thank them later.
You should.
So how much is the insurance payout?
What, now you're asking about insurance? Are you that desperate for money?
Why would you think that?
Because all you've talked about is inheritance and insurance and money.
Just checking, haha. I mean, you gotta get what you can get, right? They say money is the biggest cause of fights in times like these. Just wanted to get it all cleared up early, haha.
Unfortunately, she wasn't signed up for anything.
What? Seriously?
I was surprised too. But I guess she couldn't afford the premiums.
What a sad way to get old.
It would have been nice if one of us had gotten married and given her a grandchild to see.
Well, neither of us wants to get married, so what can you do? Haha.
I haven't given up yet. I'm still only 33.
Well, I've decided to devote my life to my career. I'm fine with being single forever.
Your career is just a part-time job.
I'm an actress, for your information.
An actress who can't even make a living from it.
True, that's why I can never have too much money.
Too bad for you. We barely had enough to hold the funeral.
Well, there's nothing here worth taking as a keepsake. I'm gonna head out soon.
You're leaving already? Oh, right. I'm planning on selling this house. If it sells and we make some money, I'll give you half.
Okay.
But it'll take time, so be patient. I'm not even sure it will sell.
Okay.
So now you believe that Mom is gone, right?
Yeah, I guess. With this much evidence, I have to.
Since you came all this way, want to go get something to eat?
Nah. I'm busy, so I'm leaving.
Okay, come visit again soon.
Will do. Wow, sis, you bought a really nice apartment.
What?
Did the house sell for a high price or something? You're gonna live in this comfy apartment with Mom, right? So jealous. Let me move in with you guys?
What are you talking about? Mom is gone. You confirmed it yourself. I thought you finally accepted the truth, but are you losing it again?
So I have this classmate. She is a total airhead and has zero social awareness.
What does that have to do with anything?
Apparently, she came to Mom's funeral.
And?
I figured I should thank her when I was back home. So I went to see her. And it seems like she really messed up.
What did she do?
She took a picture of the person in the casket.
What? When did she take that?
They apparently warned everyone not to open it because the damage from the accident was so bad. But she said she really wanted to say goodbye in person one last time. So she opened the casket on her own and even took a commemorative photo.
Wait a minute.
Airheads really do things differently, right? Haha. So she showed me the photo.
Are you trying to say it was a different person?
It's a different person. That wasn't Mom.
She was badly injured in the accident, so of course her face would look different than when she was alive.
Even so, that's way too different. She was never that thin.
You haven't seen her in a while, how would you know?
Even if I haven't seen her in a while, I know my own mother's face. Besides, the old man next door said she was as plump as ever right before it happened.
Well, maybe different people see things differently.
Why don't you explain what you mean by that?
Wah.
Whose funeral did you hold?
Can you stop? The wound of losing my mother hasn't healed yet. Even I can't believe that mangled body from the accident was Mom. But there's no doubt it was her. Don't say such strange things.
I knew you wouldn't admit it. So I did some digging.
What can a poor part-timer like you do? Hire a detective? You don't have that kind of money.
It's true I don't have money, but I have a lot of friends in my theater group. After you told me Mom had died, I had them split up and look for her.
What? What are you talking about? I never heard that.
Because I didn't tell you.
But they didn't find her, right? Mom is bad with technology and doesn't even have a smartphone.
After I had lunch with Mom, she scurried off somewhere by herself. She was acting a little strange.
And so?
Right after that, I got that text from you. I asked my theater friends in LA to help me out. And we found Mom.
But the person you found probably wasn't Mom, right? You having lunch with Mom was just a figment of your imagination.
You think so? With my friends' help, I figured out where Mom was. She was living in a small, shack-like place, far from the city. An old shack that looked like it could fall apart at any moment. A far cry from the nice apartment you bought.
So what? You're just stalking some random person who happens to look like Mom. You're basically a stalker.
And here's the crazy part.
I've had enough. I don't have time to entertain your delusions. I guess when you have nothing to do, you just make things up. But sorry, I'm busy.
Just a little more, listen to the end. That airhead friend of mine says, the person in this casket looks exactly like a homeless person from the park.
You know. Who even remembers the face of a homeless person? She's just making stuff up to mess with you.
Well, she remembered her very clearly. Being an airhead, she talks to everyone. She'll make friends with anyone, even if they're homeless.
What?
She said the person she was closest to was a homeless woman named Yuki. She insists the person in the casket was her, no doubt about it. That's why she took a photo of the person in the casket as a record. She was leaving evidence that the person in the casket was Yuki.
Elena, how much do you want?
Huh?
I'll pay you whatever you want. Just please keep quiet about this.
Wow, someone who just got a big insurance payout is feeling generous, haha. So you admit it? Haha.
Just name your price, then get out of my life.
I don't need money.
You were just begging for it.
That was all an act. I am an actress after all, even if I'm not a successful one. I seemed like a greedy little sister obsessed with inheritance and insurance money, right? Haha.
If you don't want money, then what's your goal?
The truth. I want to know what really happened.
If I tell you, will you keep quiet?
Yeah.
Really?
Having a criminal in the family would mess up my future too. That would be a problem for me.
That's true.
So what's the story? How did this all happen?
It was a coincidence. I was at the scene of the homeless woman's accident. It was a hit and run, and there was no one else around. I was in a panic and about to call an ambulance. But Mom stopped me.
Huh? What do you mean?
Mom told me to pretend that she was the one who got into the accident. So I did what she said, held a funeral, and pretended she was dead.
Why would she do that? Faking your own death with someone else's body? That's like something out of a crime novel. What was the point?
Mom was in a lot of debt. I was helping with her living expenses, but she had also borrowed from some shady places. No matter how much we paid back, the debt never went down.
Why did she have debt like that?
It seems Mom was addicted to gambling.
Couldn't you have done something before it got to that point? You were with Mom all the time, right?
I told her to stop gambling so many times. But Mom wouldn't listen to me. And the debt just kept piling up. She even started taking out loans in my name without my permission. It got so bad that debt collectors were showing up at my work. I couldn't exactly rely on you, the poor actress. This was the only way to pay off the debt. I'm a victim in this, too.
But still.
It's easy for you, isn't it? You abandoned our parents. To chase your dreams and do whatever you want, while I'm the only one who gets the short end of the stick.
I know I feel bad. I haven't been back home in a long time. So I had no idea Mom was in debt.
This is the truth. Are you satisfied? If you want to go to the police, go ahead.
Okay, I'm on my way.
What? Normally, people wouldn't go.
Nope, I normally would. Because everything you just said is a lie.
What makes you say that?
Because Mom told me everything.
Mom is lying. She's trying to protect herself by making me the bad guy.
No, she's not. You're the one who used Mom, right? You were the one in debt, not Mom. Faking Mom's death to get the insurance money was your plan. And you were the one who forced Mom into that rundown shack.
Don't be fooled by an old woman's delusions.
Mom was crying. She said she never wanted to do it. She feels terrible for the woman who died and can't face me.
Whatever, just leave me alone. Bye.
I can't do that. Mom has to live in hiding for the rest of her life now.
She doesn't have much time left, so it doesn't matter.
There are your true colors. I admit, this is my fault for chasing my dreams and neglecting my family. So I'm going to take responsibility and expose your crimes.
My crimes? Everything you're saying is just a delusion. What proof do you have?
Mom recorded her conversations with you?
That's a lie. Mom is terrible with technology and can't even use a smartphone.
But Mom knows how to use a voice recorder.
A voice recorder?
Yeah. Apparently, Dad taught her how to use it before he died. He said recording conversations can be helpful if you ever get into trouble. Dad was so smart, wasn't he? The voice recorder is like a memento from Dad.
I didn't know.
Do you know why Mom is keeping quiet, even though she has definitive proof? Because no matter how twisted you are, you're still her daughter.
Then give me that recording.
No way I'm giving it to you. I was shaking when I listened to the recording. You gave Mom only $20,000 and forced her to pretend she was in an accident. And you told her to live quietly, as if she no longer existed in this world. You threatened her, saying if she went to the police, she'd be dead. How is she supposed to live on just $20,000? She doesn't have a legal identity or a social security number. She can't even get a job.
If I'm caught, I don't care anymore.
What?
It's a mother's greatest wish to sacrifice herself for her daughter, right? She doesn't have much time left anyway, and even if she lived, she'd just be miserable with guilt.
What kind of person are you? Did you do all this for a measly $350,000 insurance policy?
Measly? If that money can clear my debts, of course I'd be dying to get my hands on it. This is the worst. If you hadn't run into that old hag by chance, everything would have gone perfectly.
Your claim that you called me before the funeral was a lie too, wasn't it? You'd be in trouble if I checked inside the casket.
That's right. Do you know how much trouble I went through, telling all our relatives not to call you? And it was all for nothing.
You're going to pay back that insurance money.
Impossible. I've already used it to pay off my debts.
That's not gonna fly. There's going to be a trial, and you're going to be arrested.
Hey, Elena, we're sisters, right? Please, I'm begging you, don't tell the police.
No.
You little brat, some sister you are.
I've never once thought of you as my sister. Telling me it's pointless to chase my dreams, always saying negative things, always nagging and harassing me. The reason I never came home was because you were here. But now I regret it. I hate myself for not noticing what was happening to Mom. If I had realized sooner, it never would have come to this.
Well, I guess I have no choice but to run.
It's useless to run. You need to properly atone for your crimes. After that, my sister disappeared, or so she thought. The police found and arrested her in no time. I feel truly sorry for the homeless woman who got caught up in our family's mess. So, my airheaded classmate and I held a small funeral for the deceased woman. I didn't attend my sister's trial, so I don't know the details. But it seems jail time is certain for the fraud against the insurance company. And for the impersonation crimes. My mother and I have started living together in LA. According to what Mom told me, the reason she couldn't stop my sister's crimes was because my sister had threatened to harm me if she didn't obey. Without even knowing it, I was being protected by my mother. From now on, I want to be the best daughter I can be.
Thank you for watching. If you liked the video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel.